Yeah, do you want to watch a man lose his mind? Then you're in the right place. I don't know if I actually go that crazy during this video, but Sersi can sure create some moments. I'll put it that way. I was itching to play Sersi because I really think this is one of the more fun cards in Marvel Snap. Super chaotic, can create some monster point swings when you take the -9 power of the Void and you transform it into an Agamotto for that 19 point swing that can really catch opponents off guard. But then, of course, it's not always Agamotto, is it? There's a lot of 5-drops that can do some pretty terrible and scary and harmful things. Big fat-headed ones. In particular, I mean, even a Legion can screw you sometimes, right? So it's a card where you're embracing lots of risk, and usually you can overcome that with just raw power output. That's cool. We've seen Sersi work here and there in these kind of Sentry, like Merlin decks, utilizing both the transforming cards here, Polymorph and Sersi, as the name would suggest, with Decepticons here, the Transformers. I also thought Tombstone was a cool addition to this deck as another way to potentially clear out that hood if you need to in an emergency, hood or void, excuse me, as a possibility, just kind of tidying up some space here and there too as needed, clear a Mysterio to make space for whatever, rock, etc. Just seemed like a kind of nice little flexible tool for that. And then a lot of bodies here too that are great for Sersi and Polymorph, stuff like White Tiger and Jubilee, good on reveals that can still be useful and be transformed, like Shang-Chi turn him into an Agamotto or whatever, it could be a nice play. So, I threw this deck together. I wasn't expecting much. I thought, this is kind of a fun idea, a little bit dated, the kind of Merlin transform stuff we haven't seen as much lately. And I was quite surprised with this deck's performance. Normally I say that in a good way, like, oh my god, this deck really exceeded my expectations. Today, no, this deck was hot garbage. It was even worse than I thought. I thought it would be okay, like on the bad side of okay. I thought I might have like 47% win rate. Nope, 28% win rate. -23 cubes. Now, I will say there were probably like 3 or 4 games, which you'll see, where like just a slight difference from Sersi or a little bit more favorable roll, or where Sersi completely screwed me over. We probably could have like swung those 4 games, and then you're talking about that 50% win rate that I was expecting, because I think I was 5-13, so like 4 games would make you 9-9, right? So maybe it really was just catching some bad variants in this Sersi today. I feel like I never had any crazy moments where she high rolled, but had a lot of crazy low rolls. Also, it might be that this deck's just janky and doesn't work and hasn't kept up with the modern era, or maybe just needs a few tweaks. I don't know that Selene was super useful. I don't really know that Tombstone was super great. Mysterio sometimes had some awkward moments too. So I think you could probably make this better. Maybe just lean into some more reliable power output instead of stuff like White Tiger or Jubilee. Obviously, there's the Annihilus route, which is kind of the historical way to play this too. I didn't want to lean too hard into the kind of cloggy side of it though. Kind of using Tombstone almost instead of Annihilus basically in this world, trying to rely truly on transforms or clears as needed. So like, look, I don't know, man, this was not it. It's super fun. If you want to have some fun, you're going to see some crazy moments in this video. Hilarity will certainly ensue. Frustrations will happen. You're going to like that. I cannot recommend playing this deck as it stands, though. Maybe with 3 or 4 cards tweaked, you get somewhere reasonable, but I don't know which direction to take it. So probably just true that Sersi doesn't really hold up right now with a meta that has a lot of very reliable, very specific, very high power output cards. I just don't think Sersi lines up. All right, Merlin early's great. Sersi's here, we love it. So I'm looking for like White Tiger lines maybe. Get some debris bodies in there. Camp Lehigh for a Deathlock? Nah. Nah, I think we can maybe just tempo Deathlock though. That's chill. I don't really need a Grandmaster or anything right now, so what's the point of that? Jubilee Grandmaster is kind of a cool idea, by the way. But I think maybe you just go Sentry for now, since you got that Sersi. I think you just go Sentry, White Tiger, Sersi, right? It's pretty straightforward. I hate how obvious and simple it is, but I also think it's pretty great. Right? It's going to be crazy strong, and then you're going to have some mix of strength elsewhere, because the White Tiger and the Sentry are both nice big bodies, right? We're going to get to pick our poison here on Merlin cards. I don't think it's ever once in future, but Yeah, I'm pretty chill with this, man. I guess, do I want White Tiger to go left or mid? I don't even know if I care that much. Zombie Captain Marvel is such an interesting variable that it's hard to say. Bucky's pretty big left, I guess, so you could either say I'm going to beat that heads up or I'm going to avoid it. I think both have merits. They're already going for the Zombie Captain Marvel and Eco. That's interesting. So that's going to move mid.
Faster, baby.
Does that mess up their Symbiote Spider-Man at all? I don't know. So I will say, like, right now, it definitely feels like I'm kind of overcommitted, a bit overcommitted, right? If I go for the Sersi? I'm thinking maybe I send Sentry mid. What if they just, like, merge these and play an Arnim Zola or something, though? I don't... Man, I'm losing my voice, number one. And number two, I don't know what the opponent's plan is. I don't know, dude. I'm going to do the fun thing. I don't really care. Polymorph left on the Merlin. It is actually a pretty big upgrade usually. Usually we're like 3 points or something. More than Omniversal on average, right? I don't know, dude. This is a fun thing to do. Maybe I'll get like a Doctor Doom anyway and just get some more points left. It's really unclear. Venom. Oh boy, that's not a good sign. I was really expecting more stress elsewhere. Oh, okay. Actually, we're gonna be fine usually anyway. No! You want to talk about calling your dang shots? Oh, thank God it was Dr. Doom, because we just did not have the points otherwise. Oh my God, dude, calling your dang shots, bro. I'm good at the video game. I don't know. The stubbornness in this plan did backfire, to be honest. We probably should have pivoted like I talked about and pulled the Sentry midline. Like in hindsight, it looks way better. I don't know what their deck's trying to do, but Arnim Zola is pretty unlikely, frankly. So, all right, Sersi in hand, very fun. Ooh, Sinister London. God, we just start ripping crazy Merlin, you know, a million skills. I don't actually want that many cards in hand though. I need to be careful because if I add 2 demons to hand and then also, you know, a bunch of skills, we're gonna run out in no time. Demon, honestly though, is just good in Central London himself. I do want to go double Merlin, I think. I'm cool with that logic. We can still, you know, Omniversal these up. Like, they'll get some points and eventually bail on them or whatever. Shang-Chi Central London could also be pretty nice. Guys, I'm realizing how... I just looked at my stats for this deck. I'm not even going to tell you how bad they are. They're awful. This deck... Like, I've had probably 3 or 4 games that were so close to wins that you guys will inevitably see in the video, because I'm not going to have enough wins to include them all. But like, man, so many games have gone just so south. Also, Hellfire Club is hell. Actual worst possible thing that could have happened in my life. I mean, really just so unlucky. God. It's like now you're supposed to transform your demon? Like, why? But I'm gonna have... Well, I guess I won't have too many skills. I don't know, man. This is like Hellfire Club is just so unbelievably annoying. I can't actually believe it. Like, I needed to be able to play all my skills over there on those cards. Oh God, Torch is a great Shang-Chi target, honestly. So maybe not too sad about that. Just Aunt May's is crazy for it, of course. We missed the second Once in Future, but that's not really a big deal, actually. Yeah, White Tiger Once in Future is not really exactly what we want, because we want to Sersi the White Tigers, you know? If the White Tiger rolls back, you're like a little sad. 7 is pretty reliably better than 6. You could go ahead and polymorph a White Tiger, I guess. This is just going to be sending polymorphs around like crazy though, because you might lose a demon and turn it into something worse. You know, we don't know about mid, for instance. Right would be fine because of Hood. Like, that's no problem. Might get a White Tiger mid, actually, now that I think about it. That would be cool. Magneto's not great. God dang it, dude. Baron Mordo, I guess, is fine. Hey, maybe the Magneto, yeah, it did actually kind of break their torch, I guess, a little bit. That's sort of neat. I'm also, like, pretty chill on points, right, arguably. Oh, never mind, we're going back. Just kidding. Magneto's just on a journey, man. He's seen it all, dude. All right, well, this has got to be Shang-Chi then, right? Like, there's no question. Do you force the Shang-Chi? Maybe doesn't matter where the second Shang-Chi goes. I guess you want to be able to get a Sersi mid, so you Shang-Chi like this. Oh, wrong order, wrong order. Shang-Chi like this so that you send Shang-Chi right. Because maybe 18 points is enough, maybe it's not, I don't know. But I'm kind of saying, hey, I want to hit Sersi. And I can use once in future to sort of do the same thing. I don't know that Sersi left and mid are that great though if I look, because like Shang-Chi's not good, Magneto's not good.
Controlled.
Like the White Tiger mid is good, I guess. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about it. Asgard, not relevant. Web sling, but no torch remaining. So maybe not the most directly helpful thing. Shang-Chi for the opponent as well. I was kind of honestly feeling a little guilty about mine, but now I feel a lot less evil. I'm suddenly feeling like it is a lot more fair. Yeah, dude, let's rip it, man. Sersi on the She. Now that Sersi feels way better because we don't have the Magneto or the White Tiger to lose, right? This is sick. Sersi is gonna turn into a 5-drop, and then we probably polymorph a demon, right? You better off doing polymorph first on the Shang-Chi, actually, maybe. I think you are, honestly. It maybe doesn't really matter though. I don't know. Depends on like the gain difference between the costs. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Wilson's a good hit though. Anyway, Blob's pretty great. Yeah, dang, dude. That's gonna hit the Lizard, which is honestly pretty good too. Colonel America is fine, I guess. Hope is fine, I guess. Yeah, Man Spider on the Shang-Chi. That's gonna copy that into the mid. Yeah, so they're gonna get one really big one. Do they have a follow-up? No, they don't. So yeah, just one really big hit. This is a crazy cool like Spider-Man deck, dude. He's got all the Spider-Mans and the cool Torch Man Spider combo, I guess. Like that's kind of crazy. I don't know how well that pans out all the time, but kind of cool, dude. They did still mid in a major way. We both ended up with giant merge guys mid, which is funny. Yeah, I don't know if this was like I don't know. There was a lot more points in play before the Shang-Chi started ripping, so I don't know. But a pretty good Sersi game, actually. That was really fun. Okay, King Eitri. Interesting. Agamotto is the story here, it looks like, based on the deck count, maybe. I mean, yeah, we can Tombstone for now. It's not really a card you win a Grandmaster necessarily, but I think it's okay. By the way, like, I guess they don't want you playing. I'm just thinking about Sentry, by the way. Like, I just haven't thought about this in forever. Why can't Sentry be played right? You know, like I think initially, I guess it was so that it wasn't so easy to fill out right and prevent him from realizing his downside. You know what I mean? Like, you had to use other cards to block the void from getting summoned. Is that really necessary in this day and age for Sentry? Like, couldn't you just maybe let him get played right? Like, does it actually matter? I mean, I feel like he could be played right and nobody would think twice about it, to be honest. I don't think anyone would notice. Let's go Sentry left for sure to get that rocket pad win, hopefully. It's definitely risky, though, because Techno decks can get big. That's it. This is a Techno Magic Agamotto deck, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a bunch of skills. Yeah, skills for Gambit seems to be the moral of the story. We do win here. Gambit's probably not that scary for us. We have a lot of big dudes. Tombstone, Grandmaster are at risk, but a lot of our points are on big boys. On that note, I think we can go White Tiger, set up for the big Sersi spot here. Of course, we don't have a Sersi yet, but with Magic, pretty likely to find it. And if not, you know, I think we can just maybe like go strong left and Shang-Chi mid or something. I will say the White Tiger does not let me Jubilee into a Sersi, but I think it's fine. We'll make it work. Do we dump a Hood? Like, you really can't play Debris yet either until you get a Sersi, I guess. That's another downside. Man, they're dumping an Agamotto right. Okay. Might think they need to beat an Annihilus. Wow, we're just so good at the video game. It's crazy, actually, how good we are at the video game. Do you play a Hood here? There's weirdly a great chance it gets hit by Gambit. Maybe you play it mid. You're probably going to end up with priority no matter what. I will say that, like, Shang-Chi right also would have been insane. Sadly, we can't do that, though. If Sersi like created a space somehow, that would be really cool. I don't know if it's like a movable, you know, we had there's no vision, I guess. No, there could be a vision. Yeah, a vision would be sick. because I'm a little bit worried about the images, echo, whatever it's called, you know. Images of icon, is that what it's called? Oh, God. Oh, God. At least I got the hood ordering right. Oh, God. I gotta draw. Nothing is, it doesn't matter, right? It don't matter. Oh, that made a space! Gambit, you boss! I love you, Gambit! If they go for images, can I win? They have so much energy. Images is at least 26, probably more. Do you ever just flip here and call it a day? You know, like, do they actually go that hard here? Maybe you just flip across 3. I can't believe that MODOK, dude. We actually win this game without MODOK, I think. Oh, dude. Sersi needs the, like, Ramatut treatment where, like, his pool seems to be curated and manipulated a little bit, you know? Like, she doesn't really, but right now she does. Like, I don't think that's actually a good change. I don't like hidden rules like that. Like, Ramatut seems to have these totally hidden rules. I don't think that's... Well, I don't know. Like, I do kind of like it in some ways. It's definitely, like, you know, player favoring, which is good. I think I'd like it more in a single player game where there's, like, not as much at risk, perhaps, you know? Like, I think, you know, it's like designing single player games. I've talked a lot with my co-dev when we're making stuff, perhaps making a single player game while also working on our other game. Who knows? You know, like cheating for the player, right? Like cheating RNG a little bit for the player, cheating to make their life smoother and better. Like, how does that, is that worth it? Is that good? Is that bad? You know, philosophically speaking, right? Yeah, there is the images indeed. So did we hold left like we wanted? That's the question. It looks like a skill. What is that? What other skill is left? Techno again. Is that exactly going to be enough? 12? We lose the tiebreaker by 1 point. No. We lose the tiebreaker by 1 point. 13 to 12. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, dude? 13 to 12. This freaking MODOK, man. God, if Emperor Hulkling had just been a Hulk, we win this game. Obviously, without MODOK, we win the game because we have a crazy strong final turn. Ripped off, dude. Completely ripped off. How do you guys feel about that, by the way? Like, do you like it, as long as you don't know it's happening, do you like when games cheat to make it more fun for you? You know, there's games that do it. Like, there's a lot of examples, you know, but say, like, you know, you have a the thing says you have a 50% chance. What if your chance was actually 65% or something, right? Where it's like it makes it feel better for you on average. That's a pretty basic example. There's a lot better examples, I'm sure, but that sort of vibe. Hey, Celine Hood, nice. Okay, yeah. Do you even go Celine Grandmaster Hood? Yeah, I think so, right? We're gonna transform that hood anyway. We don't care, or delete him with Tombstone. Tombstone has not felt particularly relevant so far, to be honest, but that's okay. Celine Grandmaster. I wonder what we're hitting. Hopefully, it's like a Captain Carter, and it's it's just like really funny. Really funny. I also was gonna play a goblin mode deck this week with Celine too, with like Doc Ock and stuff, but I wanted to go for the Sersi route first. So we may see more of this soon. That deck I think I already made and is chilling. So yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and go for the Tombstone, right? This is fine. Clear a Raptor out to make some space. Clear out the hood, of course. No problem at all. Maybe still go Jubilee right. Trying to get a power spike. Storm is -5. I mean, all things considered, they're probably not too mad about that. Yeah, nothing here is an amazing hit. Debris, maybe my favorite, but also kind of problematic with all the space restriction, right? We could send one more card over with a Tiger. Sentry is weird because, like, you don't really want to Sersi a Sentry. You wouldn't mind a Polymorph, but we don't have the Polymorph. Sentry it is. I mean, we are gonna win with 1 point, which is funny. Like, you know, like technically everybody's... Oh, dude, I wish that was Shang-Chiable. The next card almost certainly will be, though, so that's kind of good news. Again, like, you just really don't want to Sersi that. Merlin, what if we hit the dang thing, dude? Oh, what if you hit Polymorph? You're so pumped, but then what's your next play? It's probably Shang-Chi. Maybe you set up for a Sersi mid. Shang-Chi would be my thought. If we catch like a Maverick or something, that could really disrupt the opponent. Hey! Polymorph! Oh, it's all coming home. It's beautiful. For a second I was afraid I wasn't recording because I took a break. I'm recording, thank God. Yeah, no, this is gonna win left for sure, right? Like they're gonna brood right. It's gonna be a 6-power brood. Well, it might actually still be 12, but I think we'll be fine either way with the void. Maverick's gonna turn off the brood, of course. Shang-Chi clutching it. Agamotto's a great hit. It is just a 2-power brood, no storm. Shaw flips mid, but who cares? Beautiful execution, dude. Really cool game. We got to see Tombstone in action. We got that crazy Celine hit, which honestly made mid like competitive almost. Look at mid. Like if I'd played the demon mid, we would have won all 3. I didn't think we needed to. We probably shouldn't have, but still crazy. Only 10 points with, you know, that giant Shaw is nuts. Hood, right, for sure. Yeah, let's build that Sersi lane already. You could still, like, Merlin the Hood, too. It's not a big deal. Sydney's jeans. I am on the toilet. I'm going to leave that one sitting. I don't want to... I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm afraid I do, though. All the same. All right, so Merlin here... Turn 3, we got nothing to do, so would love to find a debris. Maybe even Mysterio would be cool to weave in with the Merlin. Grandmaster Hood actually is pretty cool too, honestly. Oh my God, the Dream Sersi hit. What a baller move. Hey, the Mysterio, exactly nice. Dude, if the Mysterio goes right now, though, I've got this thing where I'm kind of annoyed because I want Sentry to go there. You know what I mean? Like, I need that Sentry spot there more than I need the Mysterio there. So that would be annoying. I mean, let's just hope it doesn't, I guess, right? Like, let's just win this 50-50. I can't believe I have done it. I was going to say, we all know that's not going to happen. But it happened. Nice. Dark Dimension, huh? Okay, we could kind of play with priority there a little bit if we wanted to with our illusion, but I don't think we need to. So this is going to be the Sentry. Perfect for Pit of Exile, actually. Just a nice big dude to get in there. And then I think, do you rip the Sersi on the final turn? I don't know, we couldn't... Well, we could play Debris in Dark Dimension, actually. That would still be fine. You could go White Tiger mid as well. Kind of be a... Like, they wouldn't expect the White Tiger mid to maybe send a lot of points left, would be the kind of interesting mechanic around White Tiger, right? So then your final turn would be Sersi plus Demon, which I think is honestly pretty great. I like this. I like this. I think this could be that big surprise, right? This could catch them off guard. I also think Dark Dimension's a little tough for a Venus deck to play with. That said, Maverick is already so freaking annoying. How did this get so big? Agony, double Venus, Jeff. Dude, brutal. They might go like Brood mid. Nope, just kidding. They went for the Maverick there. Man, can we win right? Oh, I don't know, dude. Submariner at 15. Oh my God. I mean, look, we got a 5-drop and a 5-drop and a 2-drop and a 2-drop. So let's say these are like 6 or 7 on average. That's, let's say, like 13 points. And then these are like 3 on average. That's another 6. 19 points. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's certainly not guaranteed, but it's definitely possible. Do we swap the Mysterio here? I'm gonna go to 27. I would go down to 22. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm not really trying to win mid, maybe. I don't know. Thinking a giant Submariner card could come in left, though. You know, if it's got +9... It's like it's a 12 power card, 26. No, I think I'd still hold, actually. I think this might just work. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. How big it... Actually, I forgot it's going to have... Oh, that's actually not that big. That's totally fine. Yeah, see, they're not expecting maybe as many points. Oh, zombie sentries. Oh, thank God that didn't go left. Thank God. No! No! Do we hold mid? What's that last card? No! Oh, I just got absolutely scammed by Sersi. Oh, I mean, this is what's gonna happen. I gotta... God, dude, we had it, dude. We dodged the horde, and I was like, yes! Excellent! And then we hit the Legion instead that turned the ninja on us left. If I'd swapped the Mysterios, we could have won. But like I said, I think actually that would have been wrong, right? Like you know, we were playing for the known entity, which is the White Tiger. I think it's right. You can't use hindsight there to say, oh, you should have done it the other way. I mean, if you thought Legion into Shadowland was more likely than just the Tiger going left, I guess good on you. I guess we didn't really see, like, that was really the best Submariner card. Like, at one point this got 9. I would think, you know, maybe they just rolled like an Ebony Maw or something, you know. I don't know. Maybe it was the hood and it was the same size, something, you know, something of that essence. I don't know. I think we got scammed though, I'll tell you that. Absolutely scammed. All right, do we go Selene early? Hits the White Tiger, but that's fine. That's the whole point of the deck. We don't care. It's gonna affect the opponent way more than us. Rocket. Oh, dang it, Rocket. We got a bounce deck here. All right, that's kind of concerning. Cave of the Dragon. Hey, Mysterio's pretty nice. Okay. I mean, if they're playing Rocket now, they're gonna have a hard time bouncing it out unless they do it right now. So you'd have to play like Toxin now, or you know, maybe not a bounce deck though. Merlin. I haven't seen much Merlin, but I'm playing Merlin. My very first game is against a fellow Merlin. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? So yeah, I think Debris now is fine. We kind of want to set up one spot for a Sersi, I think, right? So you probably do that, like, theoretically right, of course, is, you know, Sentry and all this stuff. Kind of makes sense to put a rock over there, too. Grandmaster Chavez, she's tiny, but she's buffing a ton. So this is like a, I don't even know, Grandmaster Chavez rocket deck. It's pretty crazy looking. If we did Hood right now... I don't know. I don't love the Hood right now, but you could go Tombstone. You'd clear the Selene right now, which, I mean, in theory, I don't know, like, the problem is, like, Dream Dimension makes my life so hard, right? Because am I even gonna have a good Shang-Chi? I could play it right still, I guess. I don't know. You know, you could swap the Mysterios and destroy your 0-cost Mysterio if you wanted to, but I'm saying I think it's okay to do it this way. I kind of want to... Oh, hey, that's actually maybe good news. Super Flow. Iceman. Shang-Chi. I guess we're still going, like, White Tiger right here, huh? That's going to lock me up mid, though. Just depends on how big this cave card is, maybe. Leader hits an 8-power Iceman, which hits a Hit Monkey. Opponent got a Sarah. I don't know if you... I don't think you can go White Tiger right now and lock yourself out mid, because 25 doesn't feel like enough, does it? Oh, dude, I don't know. Like, White Tiger mid obviously also sucks, though. Dang, we're just kind of stuck, man. Opponent has priority. They have some potentially... Well, not really anything that big in hand, right? I don't know what it would be. Shang-Chi's just garbage. I mean, I guess you have to do this and then maybe try to just win left at the final rip. But I don't think 25 holds is the problem. Colossus turns into Black Widow. Okay, that's actually a downgrade. That's not too bad. What are the odds I'm playing a deck that's transforming all their cards, by the way? Like, come on, man. Come on, dude. So now I'm regretting... not swapping that Mysterio, right? Because I kind of ran out of space, especially if I hit like a Sersi here or something. No Sersi. I mean, in theory, 17's a lot of points to make up. I actually do wonder, like, I'm honestly still ahead, right? Is it worth swapping the Mysterio or not? I'm gonna add 7 points. I'd be at 7 to 8. It's like, I don't think so, right? Like, they still have to commit at least a card there. I don't think I have to swap. I think you just hope left and mid hold, but I don't think that's an easy solve. Like, it's not easy. I kind of need Sentry, maybe Sersi, but honestly, hold up. Maybe if it's for Sersi, I play... Yeah, I actually did it right already. I play the Jubilee first. God, if it was Sersi, you'd also want to swap the Mysterio, wouldn't you? Dude, I'm gonna swap the Mysterio and I'm gonna hit the Sersi like an absolute boss, okay? I'm a boss. I'm just gonna hit Sersi. Grandmaster's dead. Sentry's also pretty okay, but Sersi's the dream. Sersi, come on. No, Grandmaster, you absolute moron. What a boring result, dude. How boring. Did the 5 points right hold? No, they're just dominating. They gave up mid basically and said I'm gonna get strong right. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. How does it hold? How does it hold? No way, the illusion right holds. Did they forget or just didn't think I'd do it? Wow. Unbelievable garbage result for me, but they hard committed left, huh? I like that mid just scared them away appropriately. Like Hitmonkey just could not get big enough for mid. So that was actually pretty cool. Man, the leader kind of clutched it here actually, didn't it? Although, I mean, Sarah's really good for their deck too. Although I guess if you're playing one drop, Sarah's not quite as interesting. Although it probably did help them get the Hitmonkey out since we Ice-manned it. Dude, I don't know. That's kind of wild. I can't believe we've won that game. Did not go the way we hoped. Yeah, Hood right is actually totally fine. We can still Grandmaster this. We might want to Grandmaster the Sentry though too. Like if you get the Sersi in particular, man, forget it. If you don't get the Sersi, you're probably just abandoning. Hey, let's go, Chronosphere Sphinx. You're beautiful. I love you. You're my favorite. Mysterio is a little risky maybe if we go for the double Sentry. So you would go basically Grandmaster on the Sentry on turn 5. Next turn, I don't really have anything to do then. I mean, Merlin could give me stuff to do, certainly. Necrotia is totally cool. I don't care about that. Tombstone, you could actually go for the Tombstone. That would make your Mysterio a little bit safer to play. Oh, but he's an on-reveal, so if I put him there, I won't be able to do Sentry. So yeah, actually, so is Mysterio, isn't he? That's another problem for Mysterio. If you do this with Mysterio, right? We still put the Sentry here, but what if we get 4 cards, right? I guess you could clear out with Tombstone. You could go, yeah, you could go Tombstone Grandmaster. That's actually perfect. Okay. So Mysterio, doesn't really matter. Left is fine, right is also, we can solve that problem. Okay, that is a nightmare for us. I mean, sort of, I guess. Oh, that's not, oh, okay. You know, one could argue, like, now I just don't have to worry about the downside at all. I just get to play Sentries for free, which I guess, like, that's pretty cool if I think about it. It does probably make Sersi a lot worse. Mysterio is still just a 2/5, though. I mean, the Grandmaster line certainly gets a lot worse, but Debris is also just kind of nice and big. Don't have to worry about any space or anything. Like, Stardust, such a strange hit and counter. By the way, are they... Oh, that was from Chronosphere Sphinx, so it was discounted by Quinjet. Okay. Is Chronosphere Sphinx a copy? I guess so. Yeah, not a draw. Okay. Obviously, or that wouldn't be discounted. I mean, in some ways, I'm kind of glad we found out about this now and not later, right? It would have been much worse to, you know, try to hit a Sentry not knowing, or, you know, take a risk there or something, Grandmaster, and it's wasted or whatever. So drawing 2 cards here, I'm not actually really all that excited about, but oh god, Hood, just hit Hood. It's easy. I just cannot believe they've just ignored the gambits. They just don't care. It's driving me mad. I don't know about you guys. White Tiger, actually, this is a pretty good evolve still, I guess. Oh, actually, no, White Tiger. Oh god, Stardust, you absolute moron. That doesn't work, bud. I just don't even know, man. Like, you can polymorph. Polymorph Mysterio, honestly, is not even that likely to get bigger, but I'm just kind of desperate for a move here. Honestly, like, polymorph White Tiger's not even a crazy play later. Even though you don't hit the Stardust, you just, like, take a roll on a 6, is what I'm saying. Like, maybe that's all you need, right? I don't know, man. If you got multiple evolves too, you could actually push it even harder, right? Gambit again, just great news. We love to see that. That is a Grandmaster, I think. It always pulls character. Once in future means the Gambit now is way better against us. Does Polymorph work for Stardust? I don't even know now that I say that. I think it doesn't count as adding the card, right? I think it does work, actually. I think it's fine. Is that the right play? That's a good question I don't know the answer to. Like, do you just literally roll for a 6 here and call it a day? Move debris mid maybe to shift some points around in a surprising... Oh, that's not... did I just accidentally snap or was that them? I don't know. That's not the right card, by the way, bud. That's a whoopsie. I'm just gonna roll for a random 6-drop and actually check and see if this honestly works. They have priority, so the only hit that would be a total disaster for me is maybe debris. I don't even know. I don't know, man. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm so sick of playing against gambits. I just don't even care. Like, dude, I just like, it's just not fun, dude. Is there any card that wins on a 6-drop here? Dr. Doom wins, maybe? No, Dr. Doom doesn't even win, right? Spectrum. I have just never been more annoyed by a meta than this one. I left some feedback in like the, you know, proper channels for, you know, for me to communicate directly with the Marvel Snap team, which thankfully does get more seen these days. I told them, like, I'm actually more tilted than I've basically really never been that tilted playing Marvel Snap. I mean, historically, for the past like 3 years or whatever, I've pretty much just really enjoyed myself the whole time. You know, obviously things about the game frustrate me, but not usually the gameplay side of it so much. And even when sometimes other people are frustrated, like, you know, even the Star-Lord Shulao era, it wasn't my favorite, but I was still happily playing the game. This week, man, I'm having a hard time playing the game. I'm still like ultimately having fun because, like, look, this is the best job in the world, right? Like, I recognize how stupidly lucky this kind of job is, right? So I'm not gonna, like, you know, in the scheme of the universe, this is still an incredibly fun, awesome position to be in. But in the, you know, in the context of Marvel Snap, if you narrow that view down to just the game itself, I'm definitely having less fun in the game right now than probably historically ever. And that's despite actually like playing what I think are some pretty cool fun decks, honestly. Like, I think we've been playing some really cool stuff this week since I hit Infinite early, right? But I'm still just like, you know, it's just Gambit, and there's 2 Gambits and they both do the same thing, so it's even more annoying. It's like, there's no actual relationship between the cards at all, really, right? It's just that it just feels so much worse. Okay. Merlin early is amazing. Rickety Bridge, huh? Definitely can't put Merlin there. I'm just thinking, does he want to go left or right? Right's still ultimately the best dump spot for Sersi because of Sentry, I guess. Debris is a good way to load up mid, I suppose. A single polymorph would be pretty good left instead of like a, you know, full-on Sersi hit. Rickety Bridge, any way for us to just straight up win that, or we just always contest it, I guess, probably. I mean, Omniversal could turn it off if we want to play for it. We'll see. I really like Merlin a lot, by the way. Super fun card. I almost think he could probably go back to 2-3 these days. I mean, there was definitely a while there where I think it was reasonable that he was so expensive, but I think you could revert him and not feel too bad about it these days. I think the Breeze fine, like we said, still contest Rickety Bridge, although, of course, the opponent's a Destroy deck on Rickety Bridge. That's a little annoying, giving them potentially a whole free extra round of destroys for stuff like Wolverine over and over again, you know? Like, if Wolverine rolls mid here, we're basically giving him 2 points for free, which is so annoying. Nice, he dodged. Good stuff. Vibranium Mines might actually be a little annoying for them. So Omniversal, maybe we just do that mid for sure now that we know it's Destroy. And then... could honestly do the Grandmaster, but I don't know if I want all those rocks again. Feels kind of unnecessary. Tombstone's also sort of interesting. If you don't want to go for the polymorph quite yet, you could just Tombstone away the ninja and the rock. It would perhaps make their death better. I'm just thinking, like, do I really want to play a Selene? I don't know. I don't have a lot of things I'm loving right now. Just a lot of things that are fine. I think this is fine. I don't know. Just, I don't know. Selene hitting Jubilee's not a major problem. Daredevil? What the heck's that about? Armor! Oh, that seems very cool potentially. I don't know that it's in the right spot right now, but I mean, like, theoretically, oh, null. Oh, God. Tombstone, man, dude, oh God. If I could have destroyed a dang freaking sentry with my Tombstone, do you know how freaking sick that would be? Oh my God, that would be so cool. God, that would be so freaking cool, dude. To like give it -9 points, you know? Now, alternatively, we could maybe Shang-Chi it, but I don't think we're gonna have enough options. Even if Tombstone was right, we could have Grandmastered it to do it. Oh, it would have been so sick, dude. Imagine a final turn where you play Sentry and Tombstone together and you give their null -9 and that wins you the game. I would feel like the coolest guy on earth. I like that we get to talk about it anyway. Like there's still some fun talking about it for sure. But, man, oh, dude. Opponent snapping, reasonable. I can't fault that. I actually wish I could undo these and make sure I got the sequencing right. Oh, I did. Okay, for White Tiger, because I wouldn't want a White Tiger to go mid. Sersi, a little early probably, but still pretty cool. Ajax, I mean, he's reasonably sized, I guess. Sinister London, oh no, they have a lot more space than I do. Grandmaster Hobgoblin, dog. Oh, can we do it? Should we do it? Oh, it could hit Sersi's the problem. I mean, that's not like terrible, but it's not great. It's not great. Polymorph is certainly just probably a more reliable option, but like, man, mid sucks. Like, what do they have mid? How good will it be? You know, I can't do any Shang-Chi stuff. I mean, I do think this is ultimately more reliable. It's really still very fun. Thank God we got a polymorph. Do you ever go Vibraniums over Mysterio? I guess this Mysterio means you don't get any points left, huh? In fact, if you play polymorph first, you could even get a Vibranium right as well. Because this will clear spot. Vibranium will copy right. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I hope this holds left and right is the plan here. I don't know what their goals are. Goliath is another 7. We're just getting all 7s. That's crazy. What is this? Just death times 1. That is a tie left. Oh God, dude, we scraped by. Opponent's deck's crazy. I bet they have Galactus in here or something, right? Like, I don't know. It's like so old school. I don't know what to believe. Like Hobgoblin, I mean, you know, Hobgoblin just has to mean that, right? Like Null and Death are technically Galactus payoffs. It has to be some kind of Galactus line. What a weird game, dude. Like, God, thank God we didn't put the Vibranium left or we would lose this game. God, thank God they didn't have other cards or we lose this game. It's just a tough one, dude. I was hoping Goliath was like, I don't know, Aurora or something, right? That would have been pretty nice. You would have had on reveal, ongoing here. I don't think was up yet. Maybe no, yeah, no, it wasn't up yet because we wanted to have the space. Yeah, okay, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. This deck has been tough, so every win I can get, I'm gonna take, man.